All right, cool. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully good. My name is Nicole Scuderi. I'm a presidential diamond out of Las Vegas. And tonight, um, like I said, y'all don't want to hear from me. You guys want to hear from her. We have a rock star who is going to tell us how she went emerald literally in 21 days. I saw this on our field development's emerald, like ready to go to emerald page. And I was like, holy smokes, I need to message her right now before like 500 other people want to do a Zoom with her. Like I need to steal her today, right this second. So, okay, I did write down a few questions, but I am going to let Marlena, am I saying Marlene? Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm terrible. Okay. I'm going to let Marlene take the floor and tell us a little bit about her story, and then we have a few questions for her. So I'm going to let you take it away.
Hey guys, I am Marlene. I am now an emerald with the company. Woo-hoo. So I started in June with the big promo that was going on. My upline was messaging me before that, and she's like, you got to do it. And I was like excited to do it. But I just didn't have the funds because not everybody does. So when June hit and Green Carpet was out and Mark Pentecost announced the $9.99, I was literally like the first person that she messaged because she knew that I really wanted it. She messaged me. I joined. I got my package. I did like 2 reps and that was it. I literally stopped posting. I stopped using the reps. I didn't order anything. I was just like, this isn't for me. There's no way I could do this and be on that stage and be where she's at. I just can't do it. I don't have the time or day. I did not work my business for a good maybe 4 months, 3 or 4 months before I was like that I was in that I actually started working. September came. I started working. December came. I wasn't ready for a conference. Like I didn't even have my ticket yet. January 12th, I was let go of my full-time job. January 12th, I bought my conference ticket. January 17th, my fiance bought my plane ticket for conference. I have not even attempted to look for a full-time job again. I wanted to put my all into It Works. And I did literally just that. So, I mean, I'm just like excited that I'm here, that I'm doing this training. Like I am honored to actually be here. Like I said, I never thought $10 later I would be here. But I am, and it's like absolutely amazing. The best feeling was accomplishing emerald.
So I love what you said. Like, I just want to make sure everybody realizes that like she signed up for $10. I don't know how many of you guys are on here that were here for the $9.99, but I'll tell you right now, it was insane and crazy. And I think that a $9.99 success story is amazing. Like I was so excited. The second she told me that she signed up for $9.99, I was like, oh my gosh. Yes. Because, like day, I don't even think she realizes it. Like you're going to be up on that stage and you're going to be like, hey, I am a $9.99 success story. And I think that like some of us were kind of not sure like how that whole thing was going to go, but she's like living proof, right? What I also want to point on that I love is that she started the business and then didn't do anything. I had the same story. I started this business. I didn't do anything until my kit came in. I used a wrap. Then, like, I don't know what color you are, but I'm red. And yeah, like I'm competitive, right? So I didn't start doing anything until I saw somebody else being more like successful than I was. And I'm like, no. So I love that. I love that honesty because I think some of us start this business and we think like, oh my gosh, if we're not a top enroller right when we first start, then it's not for me and I'm never going to be successful. So I love that you're honest about that. So I love that. So we have a few questions for you, okay? Can you tell us what some of your daily activities are now?
Now? Oh God, let's see. I have a chat with my own team. I message them in the morning, something inspirational, and I let them know that if they're not ready to work, they need to get out of my chat or I will kindly remove them. I am super, super red, like very red. And people are like, how have you done it when you're this red? And I'm like, because eventually they're going to thank me when we're all on that stage with Mark Pentecost and everybody else, okay? But right now, they might hate me, but we will get there. And that's how I start off my day because I feel good about myself that I'm actually like putting my girls in a good mood to get onto Facebook and be like, you know what, we're going to conquer today and we're going to kill it. So that's my first and foremost. I just wake up, I go on Pinterest and look at motivational things, and I send it to them. And I send it to them, but I also say something with it. Like the other day I had, if you're ready to quit, remember why you started. Something like that. And I commented and I said to them, the reason why you started is always going to be the reason why. It's always going to be better than the reason why you want to stop. And just remember that. And that keeps me going because I know that I have my team that are like, we need to, we're looking up to Marlene. She's keeping us going. She's keeping us going. Then I get to my messenger and I start messaging people. People that I've been friends with for months, friends with for years, family's friend, messaging them, hey, how are you? How's everything going? They let me know how, have you seen the promotions that I have going on? Have you seen the products that I have? Are you interested in any of them? Do you know anybody who may be interested? I always ask everybody who's on my active on Facebook Messenger if they've seen my page and if they know of any products or anything that they may be interested in. And I let them know. I don't just have weight loss products. If you're trying to gain weight or if you want a bigger booty, I have New You for you. It works. I'm telling you, I promote everything that we have. People just think they hear it works and think about the wrap. And it's not just about the wrap. It's about everything that we have. So, that's how I message my people. It's just literally like that. I go to Facebook, I click on active, and I see who's active, and I just message them. How are you? How's everything going? Have you seen my promotion? Did you see that I have a 90-day weight loss challenge going on? Would you be interested? They say yes, and I'm like, okay, great. What are your goals? What are you looking to reach? How much are you looking to lose? How do you eat? What don't you eat? What do you eat? Do you work out? Do you not work out? Do you drink water? And I get into these questions, and then they start answering, and they start opening up, and then of course, how much is it? And I always say to them, whatever your budget can afford is what I will give, I will promote to you. And then they tell me if I can spend $20, $30, whatever. And then I'm like, all right, great. You can spend $25. I have Fat Fighters for you. This is what they do. And then just take it from there. And then obviously they're going to say, well, $25, what's the catch? And then you got to explain to them the loyal customer. And for the most part, every time I explain the loyal customer to them, they're okay with it because I always make them know that it's going to make more sense if you're with me for 3 months because in all reality, are you really going to change your habits by yourself without any products in 30 days? Probably not, because I know I didn't. So you don't want to spend money when you know deep down you're not going to be using those products consistently for that first month. And then they're like, yeah, you know what? It does make sense. Obviously, that's why I'm doing this. So, I go on Facebook. I add people. Every single day I'm adding. It may be 20, 30, 40. I go to my friends list. You click on friends. You click on find friends. And then on the right-hand side, it's going to show city, state, email address, name, and I just put in a city. I don't do Las Vegas because I know you probably have all of it now. I won't do New York, obviously. But I just do I lived in Novi, Michigan for 4 years, 3 years actually. So I do that. I'll put Novi, Michigan in, and I'll start adding people that I'm not friends with already. And they'll request me. I'll go to their page. I'll go to their page. I'll start adding their friends. I'll start liking their posts. I'll start commenting on them, and then you just start building relationships. Because I don't like cold messaging. I just think it's you cold message somebody and you don't understand. You don't know what you're gonna get out of that. And I'm not trying to get cursed out by somebody why do you think I need to lose weight? What do you mean? And then it doesn't look good on me because then they're gonna go to their friends and be like, watch out for this creep who thinks I need to lose weight when I really don't. So I don't.
Hold on, real quick, before I lose track of my question, because somebody wants to know, which is a really good question. So when you first started messaging people, okay, did you start with a warm market? So did you have those first group of people that maybe you're close with that you didn't have to go reach out and build relationships with necessarily a stranger? Did you have a warm market?
Nope.
Awesome. I love that. See, okay, here's the thing, you guys. Most people start this business and don't have a warm market. When I started this business, my mom didn't become a loyal customer for a year. And then it took her another year after that to become a distributor. And that's my point is that you don't need a warm market to be successful in this business. You network your way through it. And what I also love that you said is how you find people to network with, because I think that everybody has a different method. But what she did not say is, I go to suggested friends. You want to know why? Because if we go to suggested friends, we're cannibalizing each other.
Yep.
Facebook thinks that, oh, it works. People need to be friends with the same people. So I know there's like there's a lot of people on here that I don't know. So I'm thinking they are coming from the Emerald page. So when you're on Facebook and you guys are looking for people to interact with, don't go to suggested friends because, like I said, you just don't want to be fighting over the same people. You know what I'm saying? So I love that you utilize other tools to find people. I think that's great. One other question that kind of goes along with this. Oh, okay. So real quick, this is more my curiosity because I'm a numbers person. To sign 51 customers, how many people did you talk to in those 21 days? I think that people need to know this.
Oh my God. Over
like
200.
A roundabout number, you don't know offhand.
Like over 200. And I'm not even exaggerating. I have a notebook, which I've been looking, I think it's in my other purse. I have a notebook around here somewhere that I wrote down everybody that I spoke to from when I first started messaging people from conference till today. And what I did was I literally wrote down everybody's. If I made a post asking if somebody wanted to be in my 90-day challenge, or if I asked somebody to make a post for me and somebody commented on that post, I literally wrote down everybody's name. I used highlighters. Anybody who was a potential distributor, I would put like a little circle next to their name. Anybody who was a loyal customer and gave me a date, or a potential loyal customer and gave me a date, I would highlight them in a different color. If somebody ordered from me, I would highlight them in yellow. And then I would have a whole entire book full of other names that weren't highlighted, had no nothing. And now I'm going to go back.
Are you hearing this? Organization. Oh my God.
I'm going to go back to that book.
Okay.
And I'm just going to start writing down. I'm going to go back to my Facebook Messenger because I wrote down their first and last name. Or let's say like there's a Petty girl on my page or something because, you know, people don't use their real names. I put her down as Petty. So then when I go to my Facebook Messenger, I'm going to type in Petty and she's going to pop up. And that's literally how I've been keeping track of the amount of people that I'm speaking to on a day-to-day basis because it's crazy. I would lose out on so much money and so much customers if I did not write down the people that I spoke to because Facebook Messenger doesn't hold that many messages.
No, it doesn't. So what I love is when you're new, your return is so much higher. Okay. So you spoke to about 200 people. 51 loyal customers means 25% of the people that she talked to signed. Presidential Diamond, who's been in this business 3 years, my rate is about 10%. So if I want to sign like this month, I was like I got 2 days left in the month, right? And I'm like, okay, I need to sign 12 more distributors and like I want to sign like 30 customers. That's just me in my head, right? Okay, to do that, I need to talk to 300 people for customers and 120 people for distributors. So the thing is it's like, if you're talking to one person, right? If you have one potential or 10 potentials, you're probably only going to sign one person. And I say that to you guys because I think sometimes we get stuck on like talking to the same people over and over again. And then we get discouraged because those people aren't signing and we forget that we have to network and open up. And so I love that you are honest about how many people that you had to talk to. And I love that you're organized because I'm also green. And so I feel like organization is the key to a higher paycheck. So.
Oh yeah. I mean, without a doubt, if I didn't keep myself organized this month, I'm telling you, I probably would have had a breakdown. Like there was times that I had to walk away from my phone because I was getting overwhelmed with the amount of people. I've literally slept maybe the longest I've slept from conference day when February 3rd, when Mark Pentecost announced that bonus, till yesterday when I actually made Emerald. I keep saying Ruby. When I made Emerald, maybe the longest I've slept was like 5 hours, if that. And I would wake up every other hour and look at my phone like, did somebody message me again? And I would message them back no matter what time it was. Because I felt like if I did not message that person right back as soon as I saw that message and I left them on red, like let's say they woke up in the middle of the night and saw that I read it, but I didn't message them back, they're going to ignore me. They're never going to speak to me again. And they're going to be like, this girl doesn't want me, to try her products. So no matter what time it was, I was messaging that person back. And if it was 4 o'clock in the morning, my exact words, I'm so sorry I'm messaging you back at this time, but I just read the message and I didn't want to leave you with no information or whatever. And they would wake up and be like, it's fine. And it doesn't matter what time you message me, but I want more. I always made sure I let them know, like, sorry, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm messaging you if your phone pings, but you message me and I happen to fall asleep in the middle of the message because I'm sleep deprived. This is, what's the next step? So I definitely would have been not in the right state of mind if I did not keep myself organized and write down everything and send emails and keep everything in a log, because in order for you to actually succeed, you need to be organized, because you want to keep your customers. You want retention. You want to keep everybody that's coming in. If you message them once after they buy your products and never message them again, guess what? The second month, they're not going to be with you. They're canceling, they're removing their credit card or whatever they use, and that's it. They're going to another It Works girl.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're my life right now. I'm obsessed with you. Customer retention, y'all. Customer retention. I do not care if these people just sign. You are a customer business. Like you have, like, think about how much work it was to sign that one customer. Like, do you want to keep doing that over and over and over again? No. It's like she just said, it's so much easier just to follow up with them real quick. Hey, how did you like your products? That kind of brings me into maybe my next question. So now with 51 new loyal customers, what's your customer retention plan going to be like? Like, do you have a calendar all mapped out, a schedule? Like, how are you making sure, because I'm assuming obviously to get to Emerald, you place some of those people. So what is your method for staying on top of those customers?
I actually emailed every customer that joined with me. And yes, I did have to place a lot. I emailed every customer that's joined with me from when I first started my messaging and going crazy up until February 19th. I messaged all those customers. I kind of messaged them like how to work, It Works, and how to get into their account and change auto ships if they need to. And I gave them like my Instagram information, because I have a fitness Instagram account that I actually do workout regimens for my customers, because, I'm here to help them. So I do workout. So I put that information in there. And now every 2 weeks, I'll just go to that sent email, copy all those emails again. But what I'm going to do is, starting next week, when I'm a little bit I'm not taking a break ever, because I really want to go far and be on that white couch one of these days. But when I have a slow day or slow time, I will then go and email everybody. I wrote down everybody's goals if they had any. I really kept it short and simple for the first month, because I feel like if you throw so much at them the first month, they're going to think they can't do it, and they're not going to do it. You can't, that's like walking into Walmart for the first time ever and putting everything in your cart and walking up to the register and saying, you know what, I can't afford this. So you don't want to bombard these people with shakes and with this and with that, because remember, they've never done this before. Majority of the time, they've never done this before. So for you to tell them they have to do this, this, and this every single day, 4 times a day, 3 times a day, they're going to get overwhelmed, and they're not going to want to continue. So I started everybody off with the cleanse. And I'm like, listen, in order to get this right, you need to start off with the cleanse, and you need to reset your body. We're going to reset your body together. And your second month, I'm going to put together something for you based on your goals. In 2 weeks, I'm going to message you. We're going to start your cleanse, because you should have it by then. You're going to give me those before and after pictures. That second day, we're going to sit down, and we're going to either talk on the phone or text or message or whatever, and we're going to go over your goals. And that's it. So the second month comes, we're going to change their auto ship. We're going to get a fit pack, or we're going to get the system, or we're going to get something that's going to make them really want to keep going. I'm sending them my workout videos. I'm tagging them in my workout videos, like, ladies, this is what we're going to do today, or, this is what we could do tomorrow, things like that. So that's how I'm keeping up, and I know I'm going to have retention, because number one, my before and after pictures are crazy. Like, people look at it like, you're lying. This is not, like, you were not using the products. You were just like, no, I really was using the products. And yes, I really was using the wraps and everything else, the shakes and the thermal fights and the fat fighters. And you have to make sure you're using the products. You cannot promote something that you're not using. And I'm not saying use every product we have, because some may not, interest you, but use whatever that really interests you, because that's how you're going to draw people in. Make sure when you get a customer, you let Facebook and you let Instagram know that you got a customer, because it's going to draw people in. It's going to keep seeing, literally, if you go to my Facebook right now, you're going to see 300 emails. Like, another one signed, another spot taken, another this. And it's making people message me like, you know what, I really want to join. What can I do to join? And then I give them all the information they need, and whether they want to do it or not, that's okay. But I show them my customers, their before and afters, and I let them know, this is my customer. This is her Facebook. If you want to go see her face, you'll know that she is my customer. Because some people think you're lying, obviously, because they think you just want money. But if you really show them that this is, you know, you're going to be there for them, you're going to have that retention. I have a girl, my first customer, hair, skin, and nails. I never tried the product, but I promoted it like I did. I was like, listen, girl, you're going to get your hair to where you want. You got breakage. You got this. You got that. You got this. And she's still to this day, I started September. So let's say September, she ordered hair, skin, and nails. We're in March. So what is that, 6-7 months? She's still using the hair, skin, and nail products and has yet to cancel her account. And she won't cancel her account. I've tried to get her with wraps because she's a little skinny mini. And, you know, I'm like, listen, let's get some abs, you know, but she just wants a hair, skin, and nail. But you have to promote it like you're using it. If you're not using it, somebody on your team is using it. So promote that. That's how you're going to keep your customers. You have to keep up with your customers or they're going to cancel their account. And then you're going to be scrummaging for 45 BV at the end of the month because the customer that you didn't keep up with as your job is just gonna fall off. That's really how I do it with my customer retention.
So you know what else I love that you said, and you know, I've not really run into this, but I hear a lot of other people say, like, when I talk to people, they doubt what I'm saying. You know, they doubt that the products work, or they doubt that you can make money, or they doubt that you can do this. I mean, you haven't said this, but I can hear it from how you talk to people. People likely don't really ask her that question. You want to know why? She does not give them any sort of like doubt because she's confident. She even said, I started doing this before I was even using the products. So the thing is like, you can build that confidence even if, like, you don't have to know everything about everything. You just need to know enough and have excitement. Like, if you're excited about what you guys are doing, let that fear get out of your way, okay? So there's a few major things that I want to point out that she's talked about. One, she's bold about building her business. She makes sure every single day that she's adding 20 to 40 people. If you are on my team, I post that letter of the day every day. It's not because I'm blue in the face. It's not because I want you guys to, you know, just see the same thing over and over again. I post it because I want you guys to focus on not just interacting, but building your business. If you're not on my team and you want to know what the letter of the day is, message me and I'll send you my Power Hour Bible. The second thing is, so she's bold about working her business, but she's bold about how she talks to people. She's confident. She knows what she has her hands on, and that's the thing. You guys have your hands on a gold mine, okay? If I can build to presidential, you guys can build to presidential. For those of you who don't know me, our team this time last year was paid as a ruby. It's a triple. 2 months later, we promoted to presidential, okay? Doing the exact same things that she's talking about. And I'm telling you right now, next conference, we're going to see this girl on stage. And it's because she's working her business boldly, okay? And if you guys are struggling and you're in a place where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not signing anybody and I'm not this and this and that, are you adding enough people? Are you a relationship can be built with somebody very, very quickly. Like, I've built relationships with people in 48 hours. And it's because, you know, we have something in common. I know what I'm looking for. You can build relationships with people in groups. You can do it on, I love Instagram. You're like selling to strangers, but that's a whole nother training. But so that's what without actually saying it, that's what she's doing. She's being bold with her business and she's working with urgency every single day. And that urgency for her 51 loyal customers, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said 6 distributors or 16 distributors?
I'm on 7 distributors now and 53 customers.
50, see, girl's still going. Yeah,
I'm not stopping, guys. There's no stopping.
Okay, so here's my next question. How do you launch a new distributor? Because it's just as important, especially when, obviously, an Emerald chart has more than 6 to 7 distributors on it. So that means that your distributors obviously got distributors. So what does launching a new distributor look like to you?
To be 100% honest with you guys, I barely message for distributors. I could let you guys all sign into my Facebook right now, and you could see that I barely message for distributors. They go off of my Facebook. I literally works as if I was making what Stephanie and Joel make. And I'm not even exaggerating. I work the business. People see that I started and I was working as a real estate agent and working in a real estate office to now all of a sudden I'm a stay-at-home mom. They're like, what? Now, don't get me wrong. When I lost my job, I went live and I let everybody know that I lost my job, and it was the best thing that happened to me because I had It Works behind me. I cried hysterical. I let everybody know. The world knew that I didn't just quit because It Works allowed me to. I lost my job, but It Works gave me the opportunity to not go back to a full-time job. And I worked that up. I take pictures when I'm at home by myself with no kids and I'm on vacation. Literally. I take pictures when I'm at the gym. This is my office. I take pictures of my It Works card, filling up my gas tank. This is what It Works does for me. I literally, the whole entire week last week before promoting to Emerald, bought takeout food every single day for my family because I had no time to cook. And I let the world know, thanks to It Works, this whole entire week, my kids ate Chinese food, McDonald's, and pizza. It Works does it. I'm telling you. And I've honestly messaged people to become a customer, and they're like, actually, I want to join your team. And I'm not, like, that is exactly how I get distributors. Now, have I messaged girls for just, to be a distributor? Absolutely. But it's not something that I do like I do customers. I message maybe every other day for a distributor, but it's not a religious thing that I do.
Okay, so you guys, what she's talking about without actually saying it is attraction marketing. And if you're on my team, I drill this into your guys' head because people are attracted to the lifestyle she has. People are attracted to what she has and they want what she wants. If you go to your Facebook, I'm in test of time. You guys all go to my face. You guys can all go to my Facebook. If you scroll through, please tell me. If you scroll through my Facebook and you're like, you know what? Like this does not attract me, then I am not doing my job right. Right? If I go to your Facebook and it's not attracting me to a business, what I mean is you have black, green, and bling and everything is like a share of a video, or you're like, you know what I'm talking about. If you have that like stuff on there that you just know that people are not going to want to like be in business with you, you know what that stuff is. She doesn't have that because if she did, then people wouldn't be attracted to her business. So that's the thing. Attraction marketing, she's doing it without even trying. So I love that. And I love that it seems to me like you just naturally came to that, which also tells me that you are totally going to be VIP next year. Because most people we have to teach that to, and you just come to that. So I love that. But that's attraction marketing, you guys, in its finest. Like when I teach attraction marketing, this is what I talk about. What attracted you to the business? Like the person who enrolled you, what did you like about their profile? What did you like about them? Because you have to think, like, if someone's going to join your business, what do they need to like about you? Okay. Your whole profile doesn't have to be It Works. Lose yourself in it. You still need to be you, but she's still her, right? Still her. She's still posting about whatever she's doing. Takeout. Sorry, but actually, no, I'm not sorry. It's extremely vulnerable to go onto Facebook and be like, oh my God, I lost my job. When I lost my job, like my career, I was devastated and I went and hid in a corner in like a dark hole, right? She didn't. She was like, I'm going to be bold about this and I have something on my hands. Be bold about what you're doing, okay? Be bold about your why about it. Because chances are, if you're feeling like you're in a rut, maybe that's it. Maybe you need to attract more. Doesn't necessarily mean you need to message more. Maybe you do. It's a combination of things. So I love that. And then oh, good. I thought we had so much less time than we actually have. Okay. I know a lot of people, they're used to working power hours with me. So I don't know if you have this prepared at all, but do you think maybe you could go over some of your conversations that you've had with people, like straight from, I'd love to hear what those conversations look like.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely,
like, do you type it out or do you voice message? Do you call people?
I just started voice messaging, not probably like the past 2 weeks because I've been so overwhelmed with like everything. So I've definitely been voice messaging more. And I feel like when you voice message more, you get more of a, like you get more of like a feedback when you voice message, because they hear my excitement. They hear that I'm excited to get them ready on their weight loss journey or whatever they're starting. If I message somebody that I never met in my life and I am trying to get them as a customer, I'll literally just message them and I'm like, hey girl, how are you? Wait, because we've spoken on Facebook through comments. I'm liking their kids' pictures, telling them their kids are gorgeous and whatever the case may be. Oh, I love your hair. Your nails look gorgeous. I'm about to get my nails done. Whatever, even though I'm not going to get my nails done. You always just tell them. Make them feel good about themselves. Girl, that red hair is doing you justice. It's really not, but it is to her right there and then, right? So you're building a relationship no matter what you want to say. Like, that girl can be having, like, Medusa hair. Girl, your hair looks gorgeous. I don't know who told you it didn't, but it does. Because they're going to remember that day that they walked out of the house and said their hair looks like crap, but you were that only person that said their hair looked amazing, right? So you got to build relationships. Then eventually I'll message, hey girl, how are you? Great, my hair is still doing good. Awesome. Did you change your color today? Did you get your nails done? And just keep the conversation going. When eventually they're going to be like, no, whatever. When you feel the conversation drifting, that's when you're going to say, hey, I'm sure you've been seeing my posts. Would you be interested in trying my 90-day weight loss challenge? And see what they say. No, I'm not interested, or yes, I'm interested, or I don't know, I've been seeing your posts, but I just don't know if I can do it. You have to feel the person. When somebody tells me they don't feel like they can do it, I literally send them my before and after. And then I say to them, now tell me you feel like you can't do it. Yeah, but I mean, you have the products. Exactly. That's why I'm here. So you can get the products too and we can work together. You just have to feel the conversation. If you feel like somebody's going to tell you no, that's fine. Do not get discouraged by a no. I used to get discouraged by no, and I would stop messaging for the day. I wouldn't add anybody for the week. I wouldn't even post for the week. But I realized that a no is going to keep me motivated to get a yes. So you keep messaging. Some people, if they tell me they can't afford it, all right, girl, no problem. Would you, consider maybe joining my team? Well, what does it consist of? Do you have a few minutes to watch a video? And I'll send them any video, me talking about my live, It Works, when I first joined It Works. I'll send them that video and show them how I did it and what it entails. And then they'll say, but I don't have the 99. That's okay. Maybe you can borrow it from somebody. Do you work? Yes, I work. When's your next paycheck? Let's get together your next paycheck. Let's get you signed up on my team so you never have to worry about having this conversation again with somebody that you can't afford something. You have to feel for that person. You have to show emotion. I'm very red. I barely have emotion. And my team can vouch for me. My team, they probably hate me and they probably curse me out every single day because I call them out. If they're making a depressed post, I will screenshot it and I will send it to my group chat. And I'm like, listen, if you're going to be depressed, get out of my chat. You're not going to get a customer from a depressed post. You're not. So you need to be who you want to attract. If you want a customer, you can't be depressed because that customer is not going to come to you. They're not going to want a depressed person trying to help them lose weight. They're depressed as it is, trying to lose the weight. They're not going to come to you that's depressed. So you have to feel for the people. You have to go based off of the conversation. I don't cold message again. So to start off a conversation, you have to make sure you've messaged this person before. You have to make sure that you felt this person out so you kind of know how to approach them. I joke a lot with my girls. Like I said, the other day I had a girl and she's like, "Oh, I'm pretty much skinny. I just want to lose my stomach and I want to gain a butt." I said, "Girl, you're talking to J-Lo right here. I got a booty and we can work it out together. I got new you for you. And I'm going to send you some squat videos. We're going to get you that booty and we're going to get you a flat stomach. This is what it is. I have wraps. I sent her a picture of my before and after for my wraps. And I sent her a picture of me standing up straight in the gym looking in the mirror. And I said to her, have you ever heard that saying, stand up straight so they know it's real? And she says, yeah. I said, well, there you go, boo. My booty's real. We're going to get you one. And that was it. And she joked and she laughed and she ordered. So you have to have character. You cannot be like, hey, you want to try my challenge? Great. What's your goals? Okay, cool. So this is what you're going to get. And then in the second month, we're going to do it again. And then maybe I'll send you some videos. And when you're done, after your 30 days, you can cancel. I mean, you just got to try 30 days. They're not going to want to join. They're going to be like, girl, you just want my money. No. They're going to go on to the next It Works distributor that's actually going to feel for them, have emotion, and they're going to relate to them. I have women telling me about their stretch marks. I'm like, girl, my wraps, they help with that. Let's go. You want one right now? I got them, $25. You in New York? We out there. Where you want me to meet? And you just have to keep going. You cannot let the conversation die. You cannot have open-ended questions. You can't let them answer you. You need to assume that sale. You need to message that person knowing that they're going to buy from you. If you go in there thinking that they're going to buy from you, they're not. You have to go in there saying, I'm messaging her right now. Let me tell my group I'm getting a new LC because I'm getting it. That's it. You go in there and you message her. Hey, girl, have you seen my challenge? Have you seen this? Have you seen that? Look at my before and afters. Were you interested? Let's get this going. Assume the sale. And when you assume the sale, you will get the sale. If you don't assume the sale, you will not get the sale because in the back of your mind, you have doubt. And when, believe it or not, when you actually sit down and you start typing with doubt in the back of your mind, what you send to them shows them doubt. Whether you feel it or not, they feel the doubt. You cannot go into a conversation that you're trying to get something out of it with doubt because you will not get what you want out of that conversation when that's how you go in. You need to go in strong and you need to kill it. And if you don't know what to say, then go to your upline. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you. A lot of us started at the bottom. Well, we all started at the bottom. We all didn't know what we were doing. And we all went to our uplines. And just because I'm an emerald now doesn't mean I'm not going to my double diamond and my triple diamond and my presidentials. I go to everybody. You know, obviously when I went emerald, I really didn't message them because I was just so focused and I noticed that everything that I was doing was working. So I was like, let me not switch it now. But before this, everything, I was screenshotting after screenshotting, like, what do I say next? What do I say next? I'm sure you hate me. I mean, you signed me up. This is my own business, but I need your help. If you need help, seek help. Because you can actually get a customer out of that. But you can say, and I had to distribute today, she messaged the group chat and she sends us the conversation and it was I think it was like the Fat Fighters. And she goes, it goes for $25, I believe. When she sent that, it was like a shot to my heart. And I was like, did you really just tell this customer, potential customer, that you believe our product is $25? I'm like, let me message her right now so I can get this. I said, you cannot ever say you believe. You need to know what you're talking about. If you don't know what you're talking about, ask for help. I suggest everybody print every product that you could possibly print off of our documents library and have it handy. I have them in my phone because when I'm out and somebody asks me something that I may not know, guess what? I'm going to my phone and I'm taking that document and I'm going to read about it. I'm going to read the ingredients if somebody can't have caffeine or can't have some type of berry. I'm going to read the ingredients. My phone is my life. My phone does not leave my side. And if it leaves my side, I'm missing out on money. I'm in the shower and I'm like this. I literally messaged my girls the other night of me in the shower. They saw my feet. And I said to them, my fiance is going to come in here and he's going to kill me because I'm on my phone in the shower. Literally. Literally. He came in and he saw my phone. He's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm working, babe. Sorry. I'm making emerald this month. And he just walked away. He's like, well, thank God I got you the water resistant. I said, thank God you did. And I kept going. But this is my life. And everybody needs to understand that this is your life too. And this is what's the most amazing part about this company. I don't need to sit at my desk to do a training. I could be in the store right now doing a training if I needed to. Okay? You could be anywhere working your business. And that's what you also need to promote, is that you could be anywhere working your business, because that's what people want to see. They want to see that I don't have my kids with me because they're both in school and I get to do the gym. I can go grocery shopping. I can actually go shopping for myself if I want to, because I'm working from this. And that's what you need to promote. That's how you're going to get people. You have to promote yourself and your life for them to want your life. You cannot make crazy posts because they're going to be like, I don't want to be like her, depressed or getting cheated on, or she feels disgusted with herself, or whatever the case may be. You have to promote the lifestyle that you actually are eventually going to have, because you're going to have it. You're going to have that lifestyle. So, you know, just remember that. You're going to have the lifestyle that you're portraying to have, and you may already have it, but not all of us do. And trust me, I don't have that lifestyle yet, but I know I will. And when I do, I'm just going to be sitting next to Stephanie and Joel on the couch.
So here's another thing that I don't know if any of you, like what your guys' self-development looks like, but my husband is a big Conor McGregor fan. And Conor McGregor has a series of videos called Law of Attraction. And what I love about his Law of Attraction is he talks about how he sees something and visualizes it. And he has one particular video, which I believe I posted on our team page. But if you're not on our team, go to YouTube, type in, Conor McGregor Law of Attraction. What he talks about is, like, when he first started this business, when he first started UFC, he was a nobody. Nobody knew who he was. And he talks about how he visualized that he was going to be number one. He saw it. And he kept saying it to people. And every single day he treated himself like he was a champion. And the thing is that you become what you visualize. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and my team knows this. I struggle with depression in general. Like, I've had a medical history. You guys all know the shebang, right? So some days are harder than others. But the thing is like, I visualize, like, all right, one day I'm going to be top 50. I'm going to be top 25. And I have to visualize those things, and I got to talk myself off the ledge. And that's okay, right? That's okay, because we're not all perfect. We're human, and we have like whatever things going on. But the thing is what do you visualize yourself being? If you are not dreaming big enough and you don't visualize yourself doing anything else than exactly what you're doing right now, then you need to get off of this Zoom and you need to go do a dream board. You need to do a dream board. You need to visualize what you want. You need to see yourself doing that. You need to treat yourself like that, right? I've been telling myself, is our team an ambassador team, but our team is a top 10 team. We're a top 10 team. You guys, we weren't top 150, but that's okay. I see myself and I see this team. I visualize it, right? She's doing the same thing. She's visualizing what she wants. And the more you tell yourself, the easier it is to go after it, because you're visualizing yourself already there. Same thing goes when you're talking to customers. If you're visualizing them telling you no, then they're going to tell you no. You're already getting in the way of yourself. So, like you said, assume the sale. Go in there with confidence. If I'm not going to lie, you've lit a fire under me, and I'm like, okay, when this thing is over, I have like 200 people I need to message. I'm going to visualize it even better. Okay. Maybe I don't want 30 customers. I want 50 customers. I want a 25% rate like she has, and not a 10% one. So I need to have more fire. How much keto coffee do you drink? Because maybe I need to step up my keto coffee.
I just ran out. I just ordered my 30 thanks to all my coins.
Right.
I got another 60,000, so I'm about to order another one. But
yeah, so that's what I'm talking about. It's about being bold, and a lot of the stuff that you've talked about, and I think it's amazing, but it's all just action. It's action. There's no secret sauce. Like, you are the secret sauce. Every single one of you is the secret sauce. You are your own secret. You all bring something individual and amazing to this business, and when we bring people into this business, we change their life. And you don't realize it, but you change your life. How do you want to change your life? Do you want to be a positive impact? Do you want the thing that helps them, whatever their rut is? Maybe they've been struggling with weight loss for so long. Like, how is it that you want to impact people? Okay, that's the kind of business that you're in. You're in a business to impact not just your life, not just your kids' life, but the lives of the people around you. So what do you want that to look like, right? I told myself that, actually, this is crazy. So this time last year, I told myself, hey, I want to change 50 people's lives in 3 months. I thought I was dreaming big. You guys, I was not a high enroller ever, right? I was like, okay, I just want to do it. If I can do that in 3 months, like, this is my goal, right? I visualized it. You know what happened? Our team went triple. We changed 106 people's lives. Just visualizing what you want is key to everything, to absolutely everything. Okay. So if you're not dreaming big enough, you need to get off of here and you need to dream even bigger. Okay. So I know that we only have about 10 more minutes. So, is there anything else you want to, with everybody? Otherwise I will allow for like open question.
You could allow open questions.
Okay, who has a question? If you know how to use the Zoom app, you can either raise your hand or you can type it in the chat. Hold on, as my children are playing the drums and jumping on my couch. 1 second. While people are, someone asked okay, my first thing is I just want you to know that I swear I feel like you could be my long lost sister. Just saying. My long lost sister. So somebody asked when the last time you slept was.
I honestly can't even remember like the last time I had a full night's sleep. And yesterday I hit Emerald and I still did not have a full night's sleep because I was like, Emerald, Diamond, Double Diamond? Yeah, no sleep. Because now I just have to keep the momentum and I have to keep the fire going. So honestly, I can't remember. And this weekend I kind of want to take like some NyQuil or ZQuil and just like sleep. But like I know I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, where I need to message all these people, and then I'm gonna be like overwhelmed and I'm gonna kick myself in the butt for taking ZQuil.
No, here's the thing. It's she's so in the business. Self-care is so important, guys. Self-care is so important. Promotion month, fantastic. Okay, like the month, like our team right now is structuring for ambassador, but once that month comes that we're pushing for it, I think we all know equally that there will be no sleep. But until then, self-care is extremely important because I fell into that, like I can just speak from experience. So yes, every now and then, please sleep, y'all. There does need to be some sleep happening, but some sleep, okay? When you reach your goal, right? Your goal was Emerald, sleep that night. Just a few hours. You'll be good. You'll be all right.
Yeah, seriously.
You will, I promise. Okay, we got questions coming in. Perfect. All right. Somebody asked how pissed I was that I didn't sign you. Just so you know, I think you're amazing. Super pissed that I didn't sign you. Just saying.
Thank you.
You're amazing. Did you hit any rank before you went Emerald this month?
Before this, we're in February. So December, I hit Ruby, like barely hitting Ruby. Like literally the last day somebody canceled an order and I needed like 30 BB. So I actually had to place an order for my 30 BB and that's how I hit Ruby, okay? January, I went back down to executive. I didn't have a strong team. That's why when Mark announced the bonus, I jumped for joy and I cried hysterical, made a live about it, but I knew deep down I wasn't going to make it because if I struggled so hard for Ruby, there was no way I was making Emerald. So yes, I did hit a rank, but it wasn't a strong rank. Now I'm going to keep my Emerald. So when I go to Diamond and Double Diamond, I want it to be strong. So if you ever hit a rank, work it like you're about to hit Double Diamond or Presidential or whatever. Work it to your hardest ability. Like literally, I worked when I got Ruby. I worked like just placing. Like here, okay, everybody's at 400, no problem. This month was like I need everybody at like 600 at least, so I can keep my
yes. Maintenance volume. Yes.
So yeah,
I love that. Okay, do you ever use Host to Post?
I do use Host to Post. I use so many of them, like for greens and for cleanse.
Can you send me your Host to Post for greens?
Huh?
Can you send me your Host to Post for greens? Because
yeah,
I have so many, but I do Host to Post on Instagram, not really Facebook. But
I never do a Host to Post. I barely ever work my Instagram, which is terrible because I know that's like another way you can make a lot of money. But I'm just now rebuilding my Instagram, so I will start working on that, but I don't use Instagram right now. It's like everything is Facebook, literally Facebook. Do I blitz at all? Oh, I do not. I'm very scared to blitz as though I'm here talking to everybody, but blitzing is very like, I don't know. I have a hard time doing it. My fiance does it for me though. Like he doesn't have a problem blitzing for me. Like he'll take my stuff and we'll be at the restaurant and he'll share my stuff with the waiter. And he does it for me. And then I'll start talking about the products. But I don't really blitz. Like today I had a lady, I was at the gym and I had my It Works shirt on. And she asked me, she's like, do you do it or do you sell it? I'm like, well, I don't understand. She's like, well, do you use it or do you sell it? I was like, well, I do both. And she went on telling me about her old distributor, that she has so many products at home. They weren't working for her. She doesn't understand how it works. I literally spent like 20 minutes in the gym after working out and killing myself. Told her everything, and then we spoke on the phone, and she was 199 BB order today. Okay, so you got to get out of the fear of talking to people because she approached me because of my shirt. But and I kept seeing her look at me, but I'm not the type to approach somebody, and I'll probably be presidential by next year if I approach people and do blitzing.
You absolutely will.
I want to work on that. I definitely want to work on blitzing, but I don't do it enough. Do I do only social media? Yes, only social media. You're a bad talker. How do you improve that? You just kind of got to get over it. Go talk to yourself in the mirror and just think about scenarios that are going to go on, or what somebody's going to say to you, or how you're going to, talk to somebody who has so many questions, and they're kind of like making you feel like you don't know what you're talking about. You kind of got to work yourself up for that. Talk to yourself in the mirror. Get yourself ready for the day and that you're going to talk to people the way I'm talking to you guys. Like, you have to get your mind right. Talk to yourself. You'll see. If you do a 90-day challenge, do I need to provide the customers with the product, or do they become an LC? I'm a little confused. I'm kind of confused from that question. When I do a 90-day challenge, I'm just doing a broad 90-day challenge. When that person comments, no, I'm sorry, I don't do a broad 90-day challenge. When I do a 90-day challenge, I will put doing a 90-day challenge for $36. I'm obviously talking about the cleanse. Doing a 90-day challenge for $59. I'm doing a 90-day Tighten, Tone, and Firm challenge, whatever. I don't know. I word it obviously differently, but you kind of give them the product that you want them to try. You're trying to get BV. So especially at the end of the month when you're going to promote, obviously you want to start throwing deals out there like they're the best deals ever. So you kind of give them the product. Sometimes I do just a general 90-day weight loss challenge, and then I start asking questions and getting goals, and then that's when I actually give them the product that they should use. What type of training do you do to get your DT starting? What we're doing right now. All my new DTs, I get on a Zoom. I have everything written down, literally. I even wrote down notes for this one. I write everything down of what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it, and I give them all my tips. I let them know that I am super red and don't take offense to anything that I say, but I want to be on that stage, and if you're not going to be on that stage with me, then you need to just go find another distributor that will let you do whatever you want to do and look crazy. That's what I tell them. I'm serious. How long have you been with It Works before you hit Ruby? I hit Ruby in December and I joined June. But remember, I was not working my business when I started. So please, nobody get discouraged, okay? I started in September. I started working in September. My upline was helping me when I started June, but I wasn't helping her. I was literally like a Felicia for her. But I really started in September. I started in September. So from September till December, and like I said, my upline did help me, so she already had me charted and stuff, but obviously after a while, they're whatever. But working from September to December is I made Ruby from September to December on my own. And remember, like I said, I wasn't working that hard. So don't get discouraged because you can do it.
Yeah, but I think that's a good point though, because like I said, like you guys, not everybody comes out of the gate and is like a mass enroller the first time they start. Like I would say most of us are like slow and steady wins the race, and that's okay, because you guys have ever heard of the tortoise and the hare, like the tortoise wins. So slow and steady wins the race. Like you don't have to come out of the gate and be a mass enroller like right away. So I love that, and that's okay.
Cash, you asked if I go live at all. I'm live all the time. I go live all the time. If you go on my Facebook page, you will see my live videos. I'm yelling at my kids, probably beating them. Like, my lives is what attracted most of my distributors. Okay? My lives are real. I do not blur nothing out. My house will be crazy a mess. You will not see me trying to clean my house before I go live. I went live yesterday when I hit emeralds, boogers and everything like dripping down my face. Didn't care, okay? Because when people see that you're real and that the life that you're living is a legit life, they're gonna be like, you know what? She's really not doing anything different. She's actually me. Like, look at her house. She's yelling at her kids on live. I'm like, get out of here. Get out of my live. My kids will come on. They're like, got my greens. And I'm like, oh my God, help me. But that's what gets people going. So if you're afraid to get on live with your team, and then get on live on your personal page. You're going to see the amount of interaction that you have.
Not just that though, like Facebook, like the Facebook features, you guys, obviously, like I said, I'm a red-green. And so like the green side of me is all about the algorithm. And if you're on our team, we talk about the algorithm a lot, but the thing is like Facebook puts tools there because they want you to use it. So use Facebook stories, use live, like use the reactions. Like they put those things there because they want you to use them. Like they want you guys to be social. And so she's obviously able to reach a bunch of people because she utilizes the things that Facebook wants her to utilize. And so she gets a bigger weight. And then someone had a question that says, best way to get more familiar and knowledgeable about our products. if you're on our team, we have a product video in the new distributor post. But if you're not on our team, I mean, you can go to my YouTube. I'm very one team, one mission. So you guys, whatever I train my team is on my YouTube and open for everybody. But you can go onto my YouTube, and I have a product training video, or you guys honestly just go to Document Library. You can look up stuff there, or go to Product Coach. If you don't know what that is, ask your enroller or ask your team page or your Diamond chat if you're on our team. That's the best way to learn about more stuff. I love Product Coach. But I mean, like I said, like I made a video, it's only like 20 minutes long. So if you're a visual person, you guys are more than welcome to use that. It does not have the keto stuff in it. I need to update it, but that information for you. Go to Product Coach. Product Coach is everything. Okay, how do you boost your interactions with people? She kind of already talked about that. She utilizes what Facebook wants her to utilize. She goes live. She messages. Here's the thing. If you guys message people and you get in their inbox, it tells Facebook that you're friends. Facebook wants to connect friends together. They're trying to stop our game. What is that? Right? They're stopping us from making money because they want us to pay for ads. We don't want to do that because that's ridiculous. We don't need to do that, right? So she utilizes the things that Facebook wants her to utilize. She goes live. She uses Facebook stories. Oh, do you use Facebook stories?
Yeah, now I do.
Yes, Facebook stories. Big. So yeah. Stories. She goes live, and when you go live, it also notifies the people who look at Facebook stories because it tells them that you're live. And then Messenger, like if you're utilizing Messenger, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but when you message people, then those people become on your timeline, right? So that's the thing is, the more you get in people's inbox, the more they're going to see your stuff. So if you're not getting a lot of interaction on your posts, it's because not a lot of people can see what you're doing, okay? So that's how you boost your interactions in your algorithm. And if you're on our team, we have had a few. Okay, well, actually, anybody. My YouTube is open for everyone, so you guys can go on my YouTube channel and you can look at any of our social media trainings, and it talks about how to boost those. What do you think your best organization tip is? I kind of feel like you touched on this, but if of all the things you do for organization, what is like your number one thing?
Writing everybody I speak to down. Everybody, literally everybody. The second I get somebody, or even if it's like a potential or somebody who commented on a post, I write them down right away, because eventually I'm going to need that person to be a customer one of these days. So I will eventually get them to be a customer. So I literally write everything down in my notebook, everything. And I may not write what I said or whatever, but I write their names. So then I know when I go through that book that they're actually, I'm actually going to message them again. Maybe if it's even, 7 months from now, they'll be like, oh crap, there you are. I was looking for you, because you never know how many people they have in their inbox either. So by you always keeping like a rapport with the people that you're actually messaging from the beginning, they're never going to forget you. And when they're ready, they're going to come to you. So just remember that too. When they're ready, they're going to come to you if you keep staying in their inbox.
Yeah, they are. So somebody asked, okay, so when you sign a new distributor, do you do any type of like launch party or any type of like launch with them? How do you help them get started? What does that look like for you?
I don't. I'm mean. I'm telling you, I'm mean. Because I feel like if I do it for them, they're never going to do it. I do a training, but I do a team training with all of my team members who've been with me since I started or whatever, when I joined them. I get on and I talk to them and this and the third, but I make it their duty to go on Document Library and to start studying the products. And if they come into my group chat and they ask me about a product, I ask them, did they go to Document Library? And if they're like, well, I'm out, then I'll help them. But it is their duty to do so, because you know how many times they're going to come to me and ask me about a product? They're going to continue coming. And I'm working just as hard as they are. So your job is to look at the information. And when I do trainings, I already warned them that I'm going to be asking questions about our products, and I need to have the correct answer. And if I don't, then they're going to get put on blast. So
I love that. It's so funny because that's so funny. People not now, I don't really necessarily have this problem, but I used to have people tell me like all the time, like, oh my gosh, you're so mean to your people. I'm like, no, you guys were adults. Like it's like you kind of help up to a certain point, but then at a certain point, it's like we're still adults and we're still in this business. So you guys have the tools. Basically what she's saying is you have the tools that are there. Do we encourage you to have a launch party? Absolutely. Does it mean that we have to do it for you every single step of the way? No, it doesn't mean that. If you're local to me, then if they're local to me, I usually go do it with them because they're local to me. If they're not, then maybe I'll do like an online one, but they still have to like send everybody and do all the stuff. And I almost do like a sample one, but I'm a partier. Like I like to party. So that's okay. I don't mind. It just depends on you. So people were asking, I will post the recording. People were asking, okay, I'm assuming that you only post to friends and you don't post publicly, or do you post publicly?
It depends on what it is. If it's like my kids, I don't post publicly, but if it's like live or something like that, I do. I don't know. I changed it to being public. And like lately I've been seeing a lot of different people I tagged Mark Pentecost yesterday, and he actually commented on my I did like a long post about me becoming Emerald. So he actually commented, and I was like, oh my God, Mark Pentecost. But I started noticing that people that are not friends on my Facebook were liking it, but I think it's because like I tagged other people. So I have to change the settings to go public, I guess.
Yeah, here's the thing about Facebook, and this is just going to be the last kind of thing because I know everybody needs to go because we've already ran over. But here's the thing about Facebook, the algorithm's changing all the time, right? But now Facebook can connect you to people that you're not friends with, okay? So that means that like, if I have I'm just going to pick on whoever I see right now. Let's say I have Rebecca, Araceli, Heather, Nicole, Stephanie, and Diana. If all of you guys are friends with me on Facebook and you guys are liking and commenting on stuff or whatever, and we're interacting, right? But I'm not friends with your guys' friends, okay? I could potentially, your friends could see my stuff if we have enough things in common. I don't know if any of you have ever seen the thing on your Facebook that says like friends, in common, like in common with friends. You could get connected to your friends' friends, even if you're not. That makes sense. It sounds like there's a consensus that people would like to follow you just to kind of get a general idea of what some of your posts and stuff look like. So if you would be willing to allow them to do that, you'd probably have to change a setting to allow people that are not your friends to follow you. But I'm going to be honest, guys, don't friend her because you're going to clog up her friends list with a bunch of It Works distributors. No offense. We love you all so much. We only have 5,000 spots on our friends list, okay? Those spots are very critical. And so if she'll change her setting to let you guys follow, that's awesome. If not, whatever she posts public, everybody can see it. So,
yes. I don't have a problem doing that, but just don't add me. I don't want to, I seriously hate rejecting friend requests because I know people know that I've literally, since I posted that I made emeralds, my message requests are like at 30. My friends request is at like 50, and I'm deleting everything. I honestly just can't sit here and answer everybody's messages. Like, I feel terrible, but I can't sit here and tell everybody exactly what I'm doing because then I can't work and I feel terrible. So please I don't want to delete you. Like, I don't want to delete a friend request. So don't friend request me. Just follow me. You're more than welcome to follow me. Just, I really do hate like hitting delete requests. I feel, because I am one team, one mission too. So I truly feel terrible when I have to hit that button.
You know what, though? That's okay. I used to feel terrible, too, and I'd be like, oh, my gosh, they're going to hate me forever. But the thing is, like you said, we only have so many spots on our friends list, and so I know everybody. Exactly. Yeah. I'm actually going to post this to YouTube. So if I'm going to post it on the Emerald page, the Diamond pages, and all those other ones so that you guys, if you guys have friends that weren't able to get on this, they can watch it. Settings so people can follow you. But I just want to thank you personally. I knew your message requests were going to blow up. I knew it. So I was like, I better get on this girl right now. I didn't know who your enroller was. I met her tonight. But so I didn't even have anybody that I could like contact to get a hold of you. I was like, God, I hope she answers this. I hope to God.
I was trying not to answer anybody because I was like, if I answer one person, then they're all going to see me answering. I was like, I got to and still right now, like, my phone is going off with everybody liking it and congratulating me. And, I keep seriously going in there and I'm like, thank you so much. But somebody will say congratulations and then they're in my message request. And I'm like, I can't message all of you at once. So.
No, girl, we totally get it. Okay, so I just want to do one last thing. If everybody could turn on their video camera, I'd like to take a picture. Is that cool? I just want to take one. There, look at all y'all's beautiful faces. I love it. Hi, everybody. Oh, my gosh.
There we go.
Life. Oh my
Whoa,
gosh.
there's so many.
Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. So
I didn't even think there was
you
that
guys,
many
you
here.
guys have no idea what page you're on my screen. So y'all just gonna have to just smile and then I'll let you know. Okay, so page 1. So we're gonna all right, I'm going to page 2. There's 3 pages. So page 2. All right. Last one. One more. All right, cool. Okay, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna get this uploaded to YouTube right now. I'm sorry that we did run over, but we love you guys. One team, one mission. All right, cool.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Bye.